Do you know what's really interesting? Right? I get this a lot. Uh, see the so obviously what we do is we're a financial agency, right? At this point, we're a financial agency, um, helping dentists and high income professionals grow their wealth. We started off just teaching an online course about 4 years ago. Now, the course industry, mostly in person, but also online in dentistry, in the dental industry, especially in the UK, but also in America, massive, massive. Like, I'm talking probably six, seven figures every single year, probably more even actually, because there's courses teaching dentists a lot of how to do implants. Because once we finish university, we're basic dentists knowing how to do general dentistry, and then you can do extra stuff to learn how to do implants, how to be better at doing root canal surgery, how to do oral surgery, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different courses teaching Invisalign. You know Invisalign, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and bonding. You might have heard of bonding. All this kind of stuff. So there's courses teaching all this kind of stuff, but despite the fact that the course industry in dentistry is so massive, there's still a lot of flack about people teaching courses. And one of the common things I'm sure you've heard before is that if you're so good at XYZ, why are you teaching a course? What's your answer, bro?
Why not? Are you helping people? Yes or no?
Exactly.
Then does it really matter? For example, the sales company I was working for, Mike Fostelli, he's the one who owned it. Very successful. I know him. I know him personally.
Mm,
He doesn't need to sell a course.
mm,
He has a lot of money. MashaAllah. He's very successful. How many people has he actually helped through that? Lots. We've had students come in who had no money, stressed, couldn't pay for rent,
mm,
$10,000 a month within a couple months. Right. So I look at it as, is what you're doing actually helping people? Because I do have a problem with the courses. A lot of courses,
mm.
they don't help people. They take people's
Yeah,
money,
sure.
interest, you know, the
100%.
amount of people who are just like getting you on these long payment plans and it's not actually beneficial. So I think courses have a negative stigma. That's why I've been so
Yeah.
held off on selling anything on my personal brand, because everyone just associates if you sell something, it's bad. To your point, if you're so good, why teach someone? It's a blanket statement. You don't know where that person is on their journey. They might be where they've done it, and now's the time to teach.
Mm. What about the leverage? The leverage of time and money.
Yeah. And also understanding, so what if they make more money doing coaching, right?
Mm.
So let's say investing. MashaAllah, you've been able to be very successful with investing. Why not just keep investing yourself? Okay. Well, maybe you have more leverage to teach other people. You're helping them. It'll give you more wealth and you can keep investing. There's nothing really wrong with that. So I think only people who say, oh, if you're so good, why are you teaching anybody? They're the people you can't make happy no matter what.
Do you know one thing I love, right? And I say this whenever I get asked, is that see making money by yourself. Yeah, it's fun. You can what are you going to do by yourself? You're going to go and rent a nice car for a few days here and there, enjoy yourself, come to Dubai, have a bit of fun, right? Making money with a team, complete game changer. Have you experienced this yet? Making money with a team.
There's a certain energy you can't describe to it. It almost goes back to the tribal instincts of humans where you get to see other people win. And I think
Exactly.
that's one of the happiest things ever, because regardless of how successful you become, there's no emotion that matches seeing someone you care about also succeed. And when you run a team, you almost get pride and happiness in the fact that you were able to help someone else do that. Right. So if you have people in your team
Huge
who
satisfaction.
are also becoming successful,
Absolutely.
you know that you were able to be a catalyst in their life that led to them having growth. And I think that gives ultimate purpose, right? It doesn't matter how much money you have, but if you help someone else.
Exactly. So this is the thing, So within our agency, we've got a private community of all of our clients, and alhamdulillah, the majority of our clients who started with us 4 years ago are still our clients now, right? So alhamdulillah, we've got the longevity. But with within that community, we get to see all of their successes because we're teaching long-term investing, right? One thing I'm very proud of is I'm one of the only online mentorships that do this kind of stuff that will tell you before you sign up with us that we are not going to make you rich quickly. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You are not going to make a lot of money quickly, even within the space of a few months or even a couple of years. This is a long term wealth creation system, right? But the benefit, as I said, with our private communities, I get to see the successes of our clients over the long term. And I'm telling you, it's so satisfying. The first time I got on my clients messaging me, it was about a year ago, right? We were heavily taking advantage of the crypto boom, the bull market. Now, obviously, you'll understand this, but a lot of people want is that the majority of the profits are made when nobody is talking about crypto. So 2 years ago, right? Investing consistently, buying consistently when the market is down, when nobody's talking about crypto, and then being patient and waiting for it to explode. And then last year, when things were taking off, I got a message from one of my clients and he said that, Maz, I think you probably changed the trajectory of my life. I was like, that blown me away. And the satisfaction of that is unbelievable. So this is why we do what we do. The same reason why you taught people to get into high ticket sales, because you have a skill that you can teach other people that they don't have, right? And same way why people sign up for implant courses, right? They don't know how to do implants. They really want to do implants because it's a higher leverage skill and you can change people's lives. Imagine, I know for a fact that the dental crisis in America is really bad. Maybe not as bad as the UK. I don't know. There'll be different demographics, obviously, but there's a lot of people walking around with lost teeth. And imagine doing implants where you can literally, implants are the next best thing to a natural tooth. Being able to replace someone's entire smile so that they can not only feel more confident with regards to their smile, but they're able to chew again properly. Now, we take for granted the fact that we can chew steak and the things that we enjoy. But people who have been like toothless for a long time because of drugs or homelessness or whatever other issues they faced or just other causes, trauma, being able to replace that is incredible. It's exactly the same thing with investing, teaching people how to invest, put them on a trajectory that they would have otherwise not been able to achieve. The same thing, helping them learn a skill, high ticket sales. As you said, I completely agree with you. High ticket sales is an incredible skill. I think everyone needs to understand.